the graph of a function is a representation of a whole continuum of inputs and outputs. So for this example here, f of x is x squared minus 5. It takes any real number, squares it, subtracts 5. And so you could look at a table of values. Let's just look at, so if you look at a table of values, let me make one right here. So you have an input and an output. So let's do exactly what we have on the board here. -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So for each of these inputs, well, you put those into your function. That f of x is not multiplication, it's an input. So you put the -3 into the function. The -3 is squared, you get 9 minus 5 is 4. If you put in a -2, -2 squared is positive 4 minus 5 is a -1. Yep. And if you put in a -1, you square it, you get positive 1 minus 5 is -4. 0 takes you to -5. 1 takes you to -4. 2 squared is 4 minus 5 is a -1. And 3 takes you to, 3 squared is 9. Again, 9 minus 5 is a positive number 4. And so if you put those on the graph, you can see them: -3, 4, -2, -1, -1, -4, 0, -5, 1, -4, 2, -1, 3, 4. Those 7 points are representative of a whole continuum of relationships between inputs and outputs. Our last topic is the vertical line test. And so this is just a test of a graph of what we see there as far as relationships to determine whether it's a function or not. So you can see this first graph, we've got this function that's going in and out. If we draw a vertical line, sorry, it's not very vertical. Let me try again. So if we draw a line, a vertical line, then you can see that this vertical line only hits in that one spot. That one spot is the definitive output for that particular input. So if it works for all vertical lines, if you can put a vertical line always through and get a single definitive answer, that is a function. So yes, this is a function. So this is a function. Now, but if you look at the second example, this is not a function. This thing, there are areas where it's definitive. It's definitive out here. You get one answer there. But in here in the middle, here you get multiple answers for an input. For that input, you get 3 outputs. And so we would say that is not a function. This is not a function because it's not definitive for each input.